everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lacquer Lover, and in this video I'll be showing you guys how to recreate my Whalien 52 inspired design, and I thought it would be the perfect time to return to HYYH Part 2 since that is my first comeback with BTS and we are obviously gearing up for their next comeback. I'm going to start by applying a sheer nude color to all of my nails, and I've already prepped them with base coat, which I didn't show in this tutorial, but as always the base coat I use is linked in the description box. And next I'll be covering most of my nail with a sheer blue. I actually mixed a regular blue polish with more clear polish to make it more sheer, and the reason why I did this is because I wanted to really build up the C and add different colors, and I wanted them to show through each layer, so I mixed a lot of clear polish so that they were more sheer and just so you can add more dimension to the colors yourself. And I also use sponges to apply the colors as well as brushes just to change everything up once in a while. And for the area in between the cuticle and the area where we've colored it blue, I'm going to use a dark blue. This is actually the blue that I use for the very tip of the nail, and the tip is like the darkest part, the deepest part of the ocean, so I'm just going to use the same color for the night sky, which is obviously the part that is near the cuticle. And then I'll be sponging on a light purple polish in kind of a ring towards the top of my index fingernail, and I'm just going to be sponging that randomly across the other nails and using the same light blue polish and just adding a few streaks on the pinky and ring fingernails. And you're basically just going to build up the layers, and I also added a bit of glitter to the tip just to add kind of like bubbles or like foam to the C. And now I'm just going to redefine the boundary of the C, and I have mixed more clear polish with the blue just so that you can add more like fog. And next I actually mixed a bit of gray with a dark blue to get a kind of medium blue shade, and I'm going to start drawing or laying down the base of the whale, and this is just a very rough shape which we can go ahead and redefine as we go on. So as you guys may or may not know, one of my favorite techniques is drawing designs that kind of line up on your nails like when you bring them together, so I thought it'd be cool to split the whale up in between these two nails in the middle here. And so on the middle fingernail I actually drew the tail, and the ring fingernail has the rest of the body. And now I'm going to be using a dark blue and just lining the top, and then you kind of want to fade or blend that into the rest of the body. And I'm also taking a pale gray polish and I'm going to line the belly of the whale, and it's not a big portion at all. If you make it bigger, it kind of looks like it's going into the tail, so you kind of want it to be at the halfway point. And then I'm taking a light blue polish to draw in the flippers. And next I'll be drawing in white and dark blue lines on the belly. And just dot on black polish for the eye. And now I'm going to line the bottom and add some details to the top towards the eye. And now I'm going to be adding a bit of that turquoise glitter polish and extending that onto the pinky fingernail, just basically drawing it in an upward diagonal. And then I'm also going to be adding a few fine white specks on top in the same relative area. And I'm also now going to be drawing in a little island, and the island is a sign of life, and basically it kind of shows that the lonely whale that is BTS in this case is actually singing to someone, and someone is hopefully listening to them. And for my index fingernail I have a little moon at the very left corner of the nail, and it's kind of a bright yellow here, but I'll also add white on top just to lighten things up and make it look more like the moon later. And I'm also going to be adding a few stars and little specks just to add a little bit more to show that it is the night sky. Also go in with a bit of hollow top coat. And now we'll finally be moving on to the thumbnail, so I start by applying liquid latex like I did for all of my other nails, and I'm going to be sponging on some shades of blue. I am going to make this nail way lighter than the last 4 nails, so I went with a very light shade of blue, and I went mostly around the edge. And now I'm going to be doing a design based off of bubbles, like bubbles or foam in the sea. So I used a milky white shade to write Whalien in the middle, and I wrote it in all caps just because I thought that that looked cuter, and you can also make the caps look bubblier. So that was my goal with this look. And I also really like how I used a milky shade just because it's kind of translucent, so it kind of looks more like a bubble, like it has some shine or luster to it. And now I'm just going to be adding a few complete and incomplete circles. The incomplete circles basically just look like C's and maybe a few dots here and there, and those will just serve as little bubbles floating around Whalien. And I'm also going to be outlining the word with a stark white polish. Now all you have to do is apply a generous layer of top coat. So this is my completed BTS Whalien 52 inspired nail look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and found it helpful in any way, shape, or form. Also, this look is completely blue, just like their upcoming comeback, which I'm super excited for. And yeah, Map of the Soul 7 is coming very, very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. As always, if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and just do everything that YouTubers tell you to do, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.